afternoon, good evening, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Salad Master champions. My name is James Tanti, and today we're going to talk about recruiting, sponsoring, talent scouting, business building, whatever the word you use. It's how you attract people into your mission of changing lives. There's a saying in our business, recruiting is the answer. RITA, RITA. Recruiting is the answer. And if you want your business to grow, you must be able to effectively gain, train, and retain quality qualified people into your organization. So whether you're an excellent recruiter now or you're becoming great at recruiting, first and foremost, we need to understand the reason why you want to do it. We want to understand why a customer will want to get involved. We need to understand how we can become more effective at getting people enrolled. And we also need to understand some of the roadblocks, some of the questions or concerns and how to answer them. So first of all, let's start with you. Why do you want to become an outstanding recruiter? Well, number one is it helps you in the promotion process. How would you like to double or triple, quadruple, tenfold your income? Well, you're limited to do what you can do personally. Doesn't matter how good you are at your profession. Doesn't matter how specialized. If you're a doctor or an attorney, you need people to leverage your time, and your Salad Master business is no different. Through the SOS program, sponsoring people will move you through the system faster. Second thing, recruiting gives you an additional income stream. Now, we all know that if we can diversify our income and have multiple streams of income, there's more security and stability in your financial future. Recruiters, a great salesperson can make a great living. A great recruiter, though, can get rich. So being rich is a great thing, and recruiting will help you get there quicker. Now, let's talk about why most people want to get involved in our business. Well, we have an acronym, MOST, standing for Mission, Opportunity, Stock Program, and Tax Advantages. What is your mission? What is your purpose? What is your passion? Is it changing lives? Do you have a higher purpose for being involved in Salad Master? If so, do you share it on every single presentation? Do you talk about it at all your meetings? And if so, you will find more people will become attracted to it, because the M is not about the money, it's about the mission. It's more than the money. So if you don't have a compelling mission, I challenge you to put pen to paper and really craft out what your beliefs are and how this business resonates and amplifies your belief. Gives you an opportunity to express and make the world a better place. O stands for opportunities. Now, one of those opportunities, yes, can be a part-time or full-time income. It can be a career opportunity. It can be an opportunity to be involved in your own business, to be your own boss, the pride of ownership. There's opportunities to learn and grow about sales, about health and nutrition, and to learn how to prepare healthy and delicious meals using the best equipment on the market. Ladies and gentlemen, there's opportunities to develop quality relationships with incredibly dynamic people. There's opportunities for personal growth. There's opportunities to become better at management, at leadership, at persuasion. And these are some of the training programs that we offer in our opportunities. Stock program. S stands for stock program. Now, it's important that when you're talking about the stock program, not to over-explain it, because many times I hear people explaining it in a way that, wow, that sounds like a lot of information. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if I could do that. I'm not sure if I have the time. Simply put, the stock program is something you need to understand, you need to explain, you need to sell, and you need to close on. Let me explain. Simply put, 30 dinners in 90 days is very, very simple. We've had people do it in 60 days, 45 days, and we even had our last 2 people do it in 30 days, 30 dinners in 30 days. How do you do that? Very simple. People eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All we're talking about is a 2 to 3 hour demo. Now, 30 dinners in 90 days, that's 10 dinners a month, or maybe 2 to 3 dinners a week, a very part-time basis. Now, sometimes people know, I don't know that many people, and that's a good thing because our customers refer people to get high-quality lifetime guarantee value gifts. So the stock program, ladies and gentlemen, is an opportunity for you to try the business without risk. It's an opportunity for you to get another set for free. So the question is, do you want to keep it, sell it, or give it away? One of the easiest ways to sell the stock program, of course you use it when you're explaining the booking, so that you're involved in the presentation. And then at the end you ask people, there's 3 ways to get your set. You can pay by cash, you can finance, or you can use the stock program. Stock program basically allows you to get the cookware, it can pay for itself, you can earn additional income, and you can earn another set for free. Now, the only question I have is if you did the stock program and you got a free set, would you keep it or give it away? Or would you sell it? And so really what that is it's turning it into a compelling explanation with a logical close. So the stock program, and the T stands for T for tax advantages. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in an amazing country. And in fact, if you don't live in the United States, I'm sure you live in an amazing country that also allows you to deduct business expenses. And your cookware is one of the most significant initial expenses that you can deduct. Your food and partial transportation, there's about 100 different tax benefits, which I believe you should learn more about because most people spend more money on taxes than they do on their mortgage over their lifetime. With the average person in the United States spending 30 to 40% on taxes, imagine how much more you can get back or not have to pay because small business stimulates the economy. And when you go out and cook a dinner and you change a life, you're making a difference, not in these people's lives that eat every day, but also in the economic effect by stimulating the economy. Small business drives the economy. So be proud of what you do and enjoy the tax benefits. The easiest way to get a deduction on your set or discount is to be able to deduct it against your taxes. So most people will want to join Salad Master because of the mission, the opportunities, the stock program, and the tax benefits. Make sure you talk about those on each and every one of your demos. Now, once we get somebody interested in the business, there's the reasons why. Let's talk about the how. Well, we need to have a fun, fast, value-added demonstration. Your demo needs to be fun. It needs to be interactive. And people need to believe that the product is good and it's worth it. If they fall in love with the product, that's the foundation of this business. And your job is to get them to want the product so bad that they'll do anything to get it. Now, once they own the product, they're so passionate that they feel compelled to share it with their closest family, friends, and loved ones. Doing a great demo. Number 2 is you want to promote the open house. Sell the sizzle of the open house. Get people excited. If you have an open house invitation, make it part of the presentation. Don't just ask people if they want to come. Don't ask if they want to be a special guest. Sell them to a point where they absolutely must attend, even if they have to drive 100 miles. And it's not just the gift, it's the experience, it's the food, it's the fun, it's the prizes, it's the opportunities. Plus, you're going to learn how you can get a set for free. Plus, you get an amazing cooking class and a delicious, healthy meal, and the place is packed, but it is by reservation only. So we have limited seating, and I would like for you to be my personal guest. Now, this is a gift I'm giving to you today, but I do need to know by the end of the presentation if you're coming, okay? So let me know. What you want to do is build value in it, and you want to close at the end. Whether people invest or they don't invest, you want to obligate them on why they want to come. Now, if you invite a lot of people to open a house, but a lot of people aren't coming, it's either because they won't love the product because of the presentation, there's not a passion for the product, or maybe you're selling directly the opportunity too much rather than piquing their curiosity and selling the experience of the open house. If you want to become a great recruiter, at the end of an open house, there's a closing sequence. What do you say to enroll the people? Do you say, what do you think? Do you want to get involved? Or do you say, do you like the idea of getting extra gifts by recommending people, or did you want to get a set for free on the stock program? They go, I want to get a set for free. Say, fantastic, let's get you signed up for training. Okay, if they're a non-owner, get them signed up for training and let them take a look at a set. If they don't invest in a set, that's great, come to training. By the end of the training, chances are they'll invest in a set unless they don't have a job or don't have credit, and that's something that the dealer will probably work with you if the individual is committed and excited about doing the business. What are some other things you can do to become effective at a recruiter? Continue to follow your recruit up. Understand that people going through the learning phases, they're going to have questions, they're going to have frustration, they're going to have uncertainties. If you're constant communication with these people, it will allow them to develop a relationship with you. And that's the bond, that's the glue that sticks them in the business. It's not the trainer, it's not the dinner show coordinator, it's not the dealer's job, it's the team's job to work together to become effective and not just signing the people up, but actually getting them through the system. Now, what else can we do to become more effective? Well, we want to plug people in the system. We need to know what the system, the policies and procedures of your office are. We need to promote them. We need to plug the people in. Please don't try to reinvent the wheel. Salamanca's been around for 70 years. There's hundreds of thousands of hours of modification and streamlining. This is a system that works. Plug your people into it. Anybody that wants to try to reinvent the wheel, it's going to usually be a long and painful process. So go the path of least resistance, leverage your time, plug people in. And the final thing I can say, lead by example. The world is full of too many managers. We are in the age of the entrepreneur. Be the leader. Go out there, take action. Don't point your finger and tell people to cook. Don't say, let me help you on your dinner. Go out there and cook yourself. And when you're available or your dinner reschedules, go out and help your people. That's leadership, ladies and gentlemen. When you're getting consistent paychecks, it motivates your people. If you're constantly trying to squeeze their warm market, I'm sorry, that's not leadership. So if you want to become a better recruiter, those are some of the hows. Do a great demonstration. Get good at inviting people down to the open house. Develop a relationship with follow-up. There's fortunes in follow-up. Make sure people really know how to use that cookware, because the passion for the business roots at a passion for the product. And if their eggs are sticking or they're burning something, that's part of the follow-up and the relationship building. Get people plugged into the system and lead by example. Now, even though we do these things, there's still questions or objections that people might have. What do you think those might be? Well, when you're presenting the product, we know some of the primary objections are it's a lot of money, or it's expensive, or it's not the right time, or I can't afford. It's all the same thing, it's about the money. Now, when it comes down to the opportunity, why do people maybe hesitate from joining? Why do people not join in some cases? Well, very simply put, they don't believe they can do it. They don't believe they can be successful. That's the real reason. They might say they don't have the time, or they can't afford to buy a set, or whatever story they might have, or I don't know a lot of people, or I'm not a great cook, or whatever story they bring up. The primary reason is they don't believe they can be successful because they've tried some sort of sales before and they didn't have the right training and leadership and mentorship. So there are some questions, and with any objection, there's a simple process. We first acknowledge, and then we answer, and then we close. It's a simple procedure. So if somebody goes, you know what, I can see how this would be a great business, but honestly, I really don't have the time. Well, acknowledge. I can appreciate what you're saying, Mary, or I totally respect where you're coming from. So you acknowledge what they're saying. And then the next thing is you answer. There can be many different answers. Time. Well, You know, I've been told that busy people get things done. And when I seen this business, the first thing I thought is I'm spinning so many plates between the family, my other job. I don't know really if I'd have time to be effective at doing this. In reality, it doesn't take much time at all. We're really talking about a very part-time basis of maybe 6 hours a week, 10 hours a week, and you choose your time. It's flexible hours. It's your own business. And that's what I love about this business. And on top of that, our time is always outweighed with priorities and what our time is really worth. Time is money, they say, and if you are in business, if you could earn an extra $150 to $500 a night, do you think you may want to free up a one night a week or one afternoon a week? That's what we're really looking at. So it's a very part-time basis business. That addresses time. What else could people? Well, we said they don't necessarily believe that they can do it. I'm not a salesperson. Well, acknowledge, hey, you know what? I totally understand. I know how you feel. I felt the same way myself. I was never formally trained in sales. In fact, actually, the company's training program is phenomenal. And when you think about it, we always sell something. We're selling our kids to do their homework. We sold our spouse to marry us. We sell the kids to clean their bedroom or eat their vegetables. There's always a presentation where we try to influence or persuade people. It's just that we don't want to be looked at as a hard salesperson. Of course not. What we look at this is sharing and caring, not necessarily selling. We teach you how to do a great presentation and let the product sell itself. Really, the only sales presentation is the gift program, how to get people enrolled and getting free gifts in the referral program. Truly, that's what it is. And that's what I love about it, because the customer does a lot of the prospecting for us. So let me ask you, after we answer the question, we acknowledge, we answer, and then we close. And the close is, did you want to make another $150 to $500 a night on a part-time basis? Or the close might be, you know what, I felt just like you when I'm bringing you on board, I'm offering you a partnership. I'm offering to help you using my experience. Would you let me help to help you? So there's many different answers. There's many different, closes and things like that, but it's just a simple procedure. Acknowledge what people are saying. Go through a few answers that make sense and close. It's simple. And the close might be, listen, you know what? I never thought I would be great at this business, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to take a look. My favorite close is, it doesn't hurt to take a look. Can I make a recommendation? Why don't you come down to open house? Worst case scenario, you're going to learn more about the product. You're going to have a healthy, delicious meal. You're going to win a free prize. You're guaranteed to get a nice gift. And you're going to be able to make an informed decision. Okay? Quite frankly, I don't need you to buy a set of Salad Master. We sell tens of thousands of dollars a week, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, millions of dollars a year just out of our office. And we have hundreds of offices across the United States. And we have Salad Master in 50 countries around the world. One sale is not going to make a difference, but I will let you know that this business could make a difference for you. Now, another concern people might have is, you know what, I just don't have the credit to buy a set, or I'm not working right now, and even if I wanted to buy a set, I wouldn't get approved. Very simple. The answer is, you know what, come down to the open house, we'll talk to my dealer. Because your dealer, if the person is, really motivated, there's probably something they can do to help them. And you know what? Sometimes people say, I'm new. I don't know a lot of people. I understand, I appreciate, I acknowledge what you're saying. The reality is our referral program actually refers a lot of people. Our dealer moved down from Canada here 13 years ago. They didn't know anybody, and they did over $1 million in their first year because of the power of the referral program. So that's what we will teach you. We'll teach you how to do a fun demonstration. We'll teach you to give away very expensive lifetime guaranteed gifts. Okay? And you know what? Take it one step at a time. Worst case scenario, at the end of 90 days, you get a free set. Okay? We shake your hands and you go your own path. So what do you think? Is it worth taking a look? It never hurts to take a look. So ladies and gentlemen, we've talked here today about why you want to get involved in this business. We talked about why other people really want to get involved in Salad Master. We talked about a procedure of how you can become more effective as a recruiter and how to answer people's questions and concerns. So the only thing that's left is you. Get out there, book, cook, recruit, sell. Share the opportunity, because The true essence of this business is not the additional income that you make off other people. The true benefit to this business is when other people you train says, thank you for changing my life. So go out there, share the wealth of health. Recruiting is the answer.